Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Madison Charlton from MLC Tech, and today we're doing a video on the importance of continued software updates for smartphones. And this video comes from the reported leaks that Samsung will be finally stepping up to the plate, following in the footsteps of Google and Apple in bringing 7 years of continued software support to its S24 series. So sit back and relax as we dive into the importance of continued software support when it comes to smartphones. Now, it's no secret that Apple has been absolutely brilliant when it comes to its continued software support for its mobile phones. With Apple only last year discontinuing iOS support for the iPhone 8 and iPhone X, which both released in 2017, which was 6 years of iOS updates, which was absolutely incredible for the time. And Apple has always done a good job when it comes to continued support for its phones. So when looking at the rest of the product stack when it comes to iOS devices, we usually see software support for up to 5 to 6 years. So this was a major competitive advantage that Apple had over Android phones. With most Android phones only getting software support for 1 to 2 years, and even then the software updates were very few and in between. But that all changed in the Android space when Google finally decided to step up to the plate with the launch of the Pixel 8 series, which when they launched that, they claimed that this will get 7 years of continued updates and support. And now Samsung has also jumped on this bandwagon with the upcoming S24 series with a rumoured support lifespan of 7 years. Now 7 years of software support on the S24 series sounds just as good as it did on the Pixel 8, but it does raise some questions as to whether people are going to spend that much time with the same phone. 7 years is an awful long time, and there are always technological improvements coming out every year. So it'll be very interesting to see if you buy a phone in 2024 and you're still using it 7 years later in 2031. Most people tend to upgrade their phones every 2 to 3 years, so they're not going to outlast the 7-year lifespan. Though that isn't to say that this is a good direction and move that the industry is going in. Quite frankly, I think this is a brilliant thing for the industry, and we'll dive into the reasons why this is great in just a moment. Personally, I think this is such a great thing for the industry. Having a longer support lifespan is just absolutely brilliant to see and brings so many benefits to the space of mobile phones. The benefits of having a longer support window for smartphones means the overall usable life of your smartphone is dramatically increased from the usual 1 to 2 years that we used to see on Android phones, all the way up to potentially 7 years, which is great for people who don't upgrade that often. There are quite a few people out there who will stick to the mobile phone till the very bitter end and will only upgrade when it's absolutely necessary. And this dramatically widens the window until people finally decide that it's time for an upgrade. This is also great for reducing e-waste because it means we're using our devices for longer and we're not just tossing them out after 2 years and having to buy new ones. So expanding the life cycle of our hardware just through simple software updates is a brilliant direction for the industry. And even if you are someone who likes to upgrade your phone every 2 years, your phone still being supported means you have a great backup, or it could mean for a great second-hand phone. So whether you're going to sell it on to another buyer or pass it down to another family member, means your device isn't going to be useless when you pass it down after you're done using it yourself. And it also gives you that peace of mind that when you go back to a slightly older device, that you know that your phone's still going to be within software updates and still going to be receiving security updates. So it helps give you that peace of mind if for whatever reason you decide to pick up your old phone, and you can trust that it will still be secure and safe for you to use. So it gives you that extra peace of mind for the future use of your smartphone. So I'm super happy to see how the smartphone market is maturing and going in this positive direction of continued software support. I think we are long overdue seeing this move in the smartphone industry, and being able to keep hold of and being able to use your phones for longer is just a great move to see for so many different reasons, from economical points of view, from a social point of view, and even environmental point of view. And the benefits that this brings overall to the space of smartphones is monumental, and I just love to see it. But of course, more needs to be done, more manufacturers still need to get on board. We can't just rely on Apple, Google and Samsung, but hopefully seeing the big players in the industry makes these moves has a trickle-down effect for all the other mobile phone manufacturers. So I strongly think that only good things can come from this move. So anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions around this topic in the comments down below. Are you glad the smartphone market is finally moving in this direction? And what do you think of having a much wider window of support when it comes to smartphones? Anyway, I have been Madison Charlton from MLC Tech. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it in any way, shape or form, and maybe consider subscribing for more content like this in the future. Anyway, thank you once again for watching today, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye for now.